Hey guys, it's Glenn from glenscarcollection.com, and today we're driving one of my favorite cars, a 2016 McLaren 570S. And this car was provided by McLaren of Bergen County. Call John at McLaren of Bergen County for all your new and pre-owned McLaren needs. Support those that support us. McLaren of Bergen County. All right, guys, today we are at McLaren Bergen County, and if you remember, we shot a video here about a month ago, the McLaren 720S, and now we're doing McLaren Sport Series, which essentially, I guess, is McLaren's entry-level model. There's no such thing as an entry-level McLaren.
Yeah, it's kind of wrong to say, but it's okay.
So the McLaren 570S, which is one of my favorite cars. I drove this when it first came out, and it was just an amazing car. I didn't have a YouTube channel yet, so it's not on camera, but this was really my favorite car. What I love about it, it's got a conventional suspension. So it's got anti-roll bars, dampers, it's got, it's a active suspension where it's not an electronic computer controlled suspension.
Correct.
This is a more conventional suspension. So the other McLarens, like the 650S and the 720S, they'll kind of, there's even a test that I think Motor Trend did where the 650S had a smoother ride than the Rolls Royce.
It did.
And it does, but it's due to the electronic suspension. So I'm kind of like a track guy, an autocross guy, so I prefer the conventional suspension, and that's what attracts me to the 570S. So you still have the great 3.8 liter V8. 570 is actually metric horsepower. So North American horsepower, it's like 562, I think it translates to.
That's exactly right.
443 foot-pounds of torque, I believe.
That's correct.
You get the same twin turbo 3.8 liter V8, and best of all, McLarens are rear-wheel drive. So all these exotic cars now are all-wheel drive. You have the dihedral doors, which you don't get with some of the other exotic car manufacturers unless you get the top model. You got this beautiful leather interior. You got a Bowers & Wilkins sound system. Now this is a pre-owned model, and it has about 2,600 miles on it.
That's correct.
Nice. And this is for sale today at McLaren Bergen County, so we'll put a link in it if you're interested in purchasing it. You can contact John directly. So enough talking, let's drive.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right.
Now we have different suspension settings here, right? We have we're going to be driving, I guess it looks like Sport.
Well, right now it looks like it's at Sport, but if you don't push the active button,
okay,
you always stay in normal, as you can see right over here. It's normal,
Yep.
But as soon as I push the button, now you're in full Sport.
All right, so now we're driving Sport.
Would you like to drive automatic or manual?
Manual all the way. All right.
So we'll just, that's okay. Press drive or upshift into first gear.
Oh, that's right. You can just press it, right?
And we're good to go.
All right, great.
Now the steering wheel okay?
Yeah, the steering wheel's in great position.
Great.
Yep. So what's great about this car, I mean, it's still, it's stiffer, say, than a luxury car, but it's not really a stiff glaring ride. You can definitely drive the 570 all day. Now this is the S model, which is the Sport model. Then there's also a luxury model, which is the GT. And it's still blazing fast. So the 720 was probably the fastest car I've ever driven. I think so. But I mean, this 570 is pretty close. We're splitting hairs. According to Car and Driver, it's 0 to 60 in 3 seconds flat, 3.0. Right. And it feels faster than that. If John told me it was 2.0, I'd believe him.
No, I won't go that far, but I'll say 2.8, 2.9.
Yeah. 3.0 is probably, anybody can do it. It means your grandma can do it.
Right.
So a good driver could probably get to 2.8. And it's a 10-second, a high 10-second quarter mile. Actually,
from the factory, they said it should do a 10.9.
Okay.
All right. But we had a couple of our clients who are not pro race drivers or anything like that.
Right.
They went to a drag strip, just put it into launch mode.
Okay.
And the best time one of my clients got was a 10.275 at 135 miles an hour, which I have the ticket so I can show you.
Oh my God, that's an amazing time.
That is fast.
Wow. I mean, you really don't need a car that's faster than that, do you?
No. You always do.
I think McLaren makes the best dual clutch in the business. Porsche PDK is great, but McLaren's just another level.
I completely agree.
Yeah, and McLaren, races Formula One, so that's where all this stuff comes from. Unlike other cars, the paddles are actually a toggle. So you can upshift and downshift from the same one.
That's correct.
You can push it like forward and back, right?
That is correct.
So we have the plus, the upshift here. Pull it towards me, it upshifts. But if I pull it away from me, it downshifts, correct?
That's correct. And
so
same idea with the downshift side. If you were to pull the left side, it would downshift. But if you were to push it, it would upshift.
Gotcha. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the right paddle. We're in 6th gear. And so that's great. So I can really use the same paddle. So if my hands are going with the steering wheel,
right,
the paddles are connected to the steering wheel, so they're not in a fixed position. But you don't need it to be in a fixed position because you can go either way with the
That's
paddle.
right.
So that makes a big difference.
That's right. And a funny story, went out on a test drive once, and I explained that to the client, and he looked at me and said, "Oh, so you're telling me I can text and drive at the same time?" I said, no. I said, you can change the radio station.
I hope McLaren buyers aren't texters.
No,
So another couple things important to mention is, what I love about McLarens is they have hydraulic steering. Every manufacturer now, Porsche, BMW, M cars, they are all electric steering, and you can really notice the difference getting out of one of those cars. Now, competitors in hydraulic steering is night and day better than electric. So competitors to this car are at this price point would be a Porsche Turbo S and an Audi R8. And John, you were telling me that what's the most common car traded in for a 570S?
Actually, 29% of cars traded in on 570S is the Porsche 911 Turbo S.
Wow. Now this car is, I think, quicker than a Turbo S.
It is.
Handles better. Remember, it's rear drive instead of all-wheel drive. And because of that, it weighs 300 pounds less than a Turbo S. And it's also 400 pounds less than an Audi R8. Now in manual mode, you have to do the shifting, right? It'll get to a rev limiter or fuel cutoff if you didn't shift?
That is absolutely
correct.
So let's not forget.
And let's see, does it downshift for me? So I'm in 3rd gear right now. I'm going to come to a stop sign. Will it put me in 2 or 1 as I...
When you come to a full stop, it will put you back to 1.
And there's our competitor. There's a Turbo
downshift.
S right there.
You went to 2nd.
I didn't touch anything.
Right.
Okay, so it brought me down to 1st.
Yes.
We're not going that way because we got a dump truck now. All right. We don't rehearse anything here at Glenn's Car Collection. Wow. On the side roads, you never get out of 3rd gear, you know, right?
Well, if this guy wasn't in front of us,
yeah.
Who knows? Things specific to this car. The client who did trade this car in had a Expel installed on the front of the car, so it did protect against all rock chips or scratches or anything like that.
Right, so a full clear bra on the whole front trunk, right?
The front bumper,
yep,
hood,
front bumper,
fenders, pillar, and mirrors.
Oh, that's great.
Right. And he also installed a skid plates, which protected his entire front lip in case you forgot to lift the car.
Wow. Now it's pretty easy to lift the car, right? There's just a button that you press,
yep.
And you have to be stopped to do that, or how does that work?
No, you would have to be under 30 miles an hour to access it. You just push the button up, and it will automatically go up. But as soon as you hit 40 miles an hour, it will then automatically go back down.
Oh, okay. So if you forgot about it, it does it automatically. Oh, that's great. I just couldn't stop driving this car. Somebody please buy it. I'll leave a link in the description below. That's our videos, guys. Please hit the subscribe button. Please like this video. Please leave a comment below. That puts us up in the queue and allows me to make more videos. Share this video with your friends so our channel can grow and get them to comment as well. I'll leave a link for this car. It's currently for sale at McLaren Bergen County, so big thanks for them for letting me drive it. And I have to say, overall, I would say the 570S is probably my favorite car that I've ever driven. What's not to like? 3.8 liter twin turbo V8, the best dual clutch in the business, rear wheel drive. I think the styling on this car will be around for years to come, and it'll look that good for years to come. You can buy this car for a great price and still have a remaining factory warranty. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.